Big Boss Jock Radio Show, episode 355. On goes the protest. Police allowed to rape, torture, have things their way, not subjected to any type of oversight. Protest at the Redding Police Department, Redding, California. Rape, sexually violate. Rape is the word. They're able to put me in a trance state, push of a button on the radio, and a device implanted in my brain. Left with no conscious memory of the events that occur when placed in a trance state. Them, they approach with their badge in hand and a gun in the other, barking orders. Left with no memory of the encounter. During this protest, taken into their office again and over again. Violated, tortured, straight pins inserted into, as is written on the sign. Cops, torture, inserted straight pins through my testicles, into my eyeballs, under my fingernails. Usual occurrence. Such a daily protest. Redding Police Department, not held to any type of oversight. Allowed to behave however they deem necessary. What they deem necessary is torture. Allowed by the public. No type of concern shown. The police department allowed to continue with their activities unhindered. The U.S. federal government, they surveil the situation every day. At the beginning of the protest 2.5 years ago, Daley was on the doorstep of the FBI, Redding, California local office. 10 months out on their doorstep. Same theme there. Repeatedly put in a trance state, violated, tortured. Right there at the back door. They have what they call a dark spot. That's what they claim. Maybe there'll be an investigation some decade. Be seen if it was erased. Never appeared. There's actually a dark spot. Either way, it's at the corner of their building. Taken there repeatedly. Right in front of the public. This town doesn't mind. No. The town is reflective of what goes on here at the Redding Police Department. The USDIA Command Center, located in the Shasta Dam facility. Mind control, the breaking of the psyche. The children, they grow older and become adults. They grow up in this community. Any who move here from another are subjected to the ones who grow up here. Furthermore, to the ones who are in control. Placed at the USDIA Command Center. They're permanently hold a tremendous amount of power. Not held to any type of oversight. The public accepts for their safety. They have leaders that aren't elected, placed for life, not subjected to any type of oversight. Anytime there's any investigation or complaint, the operators are allowed to invoke U.S. national security. That's accepted by the public, and they do nothing. The police, they're allowed to be who they are, abuse their authority. 2.5 years, such signs being held. I mean, it's a hand billboard. A little less than 2 feet wide, over 2 feet long. 2 3/4 inch high letters. I mean, it can be seen by the drive-byers, them, the ones who pass by in their cars daily, that don't mind. Obvious is the guilt of the police. My presence out here another day shows their guilt. False accusations, that's quite a serious offense. I don't know, listener, how is it at their police department? They have a rape victim and a torture victim all in one out there in front of the department. requesting that there be an investigation and that the rape victim no longer be raped, no longer be tortured. Rape is the word. To be put in a trance state, sexually violated, left with no conscious memory, that's quite a rape. Straight pins in it, inserted in to the eyeballs. Look at that. Stammering real good. Well, they have me off any type of anything. Well, 4 aneurysms and a heart condition, and the list goes on. And I'm sure everyone's tired of hearing. Well, I mean, this is all the protest has turned into. Oh, clinging to life for the last 2.5 years. Oh, please, can I have my health benefits? My birth name that the Reading Police Department conceals. The Reading Mercy Medical Center Hospital. Well, they recognize that there's an exact match on the Social Security number, the birth name, the birth date, the birthplace, along with full benefits, military benefits. Denied. I don't have a driver's license. I have a case in Shasta County Superior Court. I'm being prosecuted. The Reading Police Department has charges on me, stating I'm Earl Hawkins, that I have full military benefits, that I'm with the U.S. government, a U.S. Fed agent, held a slave, not allowed a dollar's pay. The Reading Police Department monthly cashes a check in the name of Earl Hawkins, nearly $10,000 a month. Neither chump. An entire police department that finds the situation amusing, along with an entire community. No one's offered assistance. No one's shown any concern. No one minds that their police department rapes and tortures. Absolutely zero, nil, nothing. Just another day as the U.S. federal government surveils the situation. Oh, me? Under constant surveillance. 75 megahertz. AM. There's a locator beacon at the back of my head at the cerebral cortex. I'm tired. It's getting old, people. They hold this town, the USDIA. Every known business, the roadsides, both sides of the roadsides, owned by one estate. An estate I inherited, didn't receive a dollar, neither any type of asset. The Reading Police Department, oh, they hold a multitude of assets, a big part of the fortune. USDIA operators, placed as Reading Police Department officials. They're not held to any type of oversight. U.S. national security, for everyone's safety. Everyone needs to go away. Not make a complaint, nor any type of investigation. Goes right to the Shasta Dam facility, the USDIA Command Center. Oh, if the listener's a Yankee out there and they voted and they thought it was the president that runs the show, wow. They're about to learn a bit more. It's not that president. No, nor any either president. Other. None of them. No, they're nothing more than puppets. Who's in control? The USDIA. Permanently placed. Yeah, there's been various commanders over the decades, unknown to the public. They give direct orders to the president. The president's nothing more than a black-male person. All 45 have been men so far. Another day doing the same. All going without. Yeah. A little difficult. Oh, that's the way it is. What else is going on? Not much in the news. No, same old. The people being instructed, grouped into we, feeling part of us. awaiting instruction in the form of you, listening to the computer-generated dialogue, not minding that they're following a computer-generated president that doesn't make genuine statements, nor is the tone in the voice, nor is the face. The whole thing's an act. The face is a mask. The dialogue is computer-generated, as well as the written statements, all come out of the DIA. Fathom that. The public can't. Computer generation moves the image. No need to hold the events. Were they there? No, they weren't present. They are not aware of what actually happened. Not allowed to film. Go ahead. Use an old real style camera and film at an event that has Donald there appearing, making statements. Watch what happens. The statements don't match. They don't coincide with what's seen on the news. But the public doesn't mind. No, they can't get enough of the computer-generated dialogue that leaves them brainwashed. They can't hear when someone speaks in the form of you, instead of using descriptions, titles. The listener needs to perceive, take from you, and make a whole phrase. When they do, they're left brainwashed, thinking in the abstract. Yankee Sam grabs hold of the mind and does so another time and another time. Every time spoken is you. Y-O-U. Been describing this now for a couple years. If they care to know more, there's a book at the U.S. Copyright. Date, May 14th, 2017. Describes clearly computer generation, what's going on. There's been another one written recently about the Calexico conference. Donald attended, made some statements. About 53 minutes, I believe it is. 52 minutes, 48 of it is statements. Donald and the others. Donald speaks in the form of we. Supposed to be the leader. How is it that the leader speaks in the form of we and remains the leader? They can't, because they share the power with who they're having the discussion. He makes decisions, Donald, in the form of we. Well, who's the other that's making the decision? The listener clearly understands. The Border Patrol, the other authorities, for example, at the Calexico conference, on an equal standing with the Commander-in-Chief. U.S. citizens been stripped of their identity, and very soon they're going to be stripped of the U.S. presidency. One step to the next, they're going to be stripped of their nation. Oh, it ain't going to take so long. No. One moment to the next. They're going to wake up, realize they're no longer a U.S. citizen. Rather, America citizen. Since they term themselves American, well, it won't be much of a bother. They'll feel it's almost the same. What they won't realize is America isn't a proven product such as the United States of America. America won't last long. Time to rise up. Confront the U.S. government. No longer tolerate the belligerent actions of the police state. Rise up. Get out there. Kick off the revolution. Liberate the Confederate States of America. The Alamo, placed as the Capitol. Our one only God, He helps me do this rhyme line by line. I do give my thanks along with gratitude for our Father in heaven, Allah, our one only God. Big Boss Jock, signing off.